To the Sleeper Civil War. Thank you, Kevkas. I have been speaking for a couple of minutes without checking my mic levels. I really got to get used to that. But anyway, we are here. I am your host, AgentCoyle Zomborg today. And I am here to present to you the Sleeper Civil War. And for the Sleeper Civil War, we will be experiencing events mode. So events mode is the first brand new mode in over 10 years in Infinity Wars. So that's super exciting. And in events, basically we have different modes that take place in the game that will generally only be done once and then maybe brought out one day from the vault, but we're going to try and bring new events to you every week. We may bring some old favorites back every now and then, but this is the Sleeper Civil Wars. Definitely won't be seeing this for a while, at least. And in the Sleeper Civil War, at the start of every turn, we'll be creating an Endless Horde token in each player's support zone. That's going to provide quite a bit of variety to the game, and you can either play into that or... Yes, indeed, AgentCoyle. You can either play into that and choose to build some Endless Hordes in your deck, or you can play against it and choose cards that might kill a lot of Endless Hordes and therefore wipe the person pretty quickly. So we'll leave that up to you. You've only got 12 hours, a bit under 12 hours now, to play this mode. So if you have fun with it, this is the time to, message your mates on Discord or, your Infinity Wars mates in general. Say that all the way around. So your mates in general who like card games, or even the mates that don't like card games, you can get them into Infinity Wars. But I would definitely say your mates that are into card games and or your friends in Infinity Wars that may not even know about it right now. They might need a message. They might not be checking out their emails and seeing what's up. Welcome, Teramus. Good to see you here joining us for the Sleeper Civil War. And yeah, this is your chance to play it. So if you love sleepers, get in. Let's have some fun. There's a bunch of people online on my list there. We can see Kevkas, Redlade, Waterfiello, Duelist. Welcome to all of you, NTL7. Good to see you in. I'm going to be adding more players soon. I want to see if that flickering is coming through to you guys. No, it doesn't seem to be. So I'm just going to move my Streamlabs. Just one moment. There we go. Over here. And we'll come back over here. And we can see I've got a Zombie Horde Civil War community deck I've been playing with while testing. And now I will get to test it against others. Duelist is in there already, I know out of my friends. I imagine there'll be other people in there soon too. Let me just double check my deck is all good. 931. There's a whole bunch of purification cards that are ready to rock as well, but that's for another day. For today, we are looking at this first community set, which is fully focused around the sleepers, which about a few weeks ago we did a call out to people for ideas for cards, and a lot of these ideas have been turned into cards. We've also talked with some of our veterans. We have like a set of veterans that we talk to and communication with that are very good at the game and can help us balance these cards out. So let's have a look at all of them for those who haven't seen them. Actually, in fact, I'm just going to go open a pack because I want to open my packs. Sleepers set. You can see I've got 9 packs. You get 9 packs for being a patron, by the way. Every month. Platinum of the 5 cards that come out every month. So here we go. Foiling rates, 8%. Are we going to get a foil? Wish me luck. Yes, good PSA, Duelist. If you can't access the mutator mode, you do need to repatch the game, because obviously we did want to make sure that we didn't give people access to it until now. First card of the draw, Power Starved Revenant. So Power Starved Revenant. 1 cost. Sleepers, of course. When you deploy Power Starved Revenant, you may overcharge it once, so you drop a card from your hand into the graveyard, which does help with putting more stuff in your graveyard, by the way. If you do, Power Starved Revenant gains Bloodthirst 4. So that's pretty cool. Gets nice and thirsty. Abandon all hope. This is the 3 purity cost Sleeper's card. When you play it, you may overcharge it any number of times, create an endless horde, and every time you overcharge it, create another endless horde. Great way to dump your hand and get a big push. And then Violent Awakening. So when a character, this is a mission, when a character the opponent controls enters the deployed zone, Violent Awakening becomes 10% more complete. So basically when the opponent does 10 characters out, all deployed characters I control and in your graveyard gain Bloodthirst 3 permanently. Very good early mission to get out. Endless Legion. So you've seen the Endless Horde, now welcome the Endless Legion. Yeah, good point. Duelist does not discard, it removes. So thank you for the clarification there. I do not know my game as well as you, apparently. Yeah, that's alright. I'm busy making it. So, when Endless Legion enters the deployed area, create an Endless Horde in the assault and defense zones. Each Endless Legion gains +2/+2 for each Endless Horde in your graveyard, and it is not a unique character, so yes, you can put 3 of these in. Yep. Interesting. So that could be a good commander, actually. That actually could be a really good commander. I might change my deck a little bit. Alright, Looming Resurrection. At the end of the turn, Looming Resurrection becomes 1% more complete for every character in any graveyard. This will stack up very quickly once you've got a lot in the graveyard. Once it's complete, raise the 2 characters with the highest cost in each graveyard to your support zone and sacrifice this mission. Very cool mission. Did we get any foilies? I don't think we did. Well, let's open another pack. Come on. 8%. We've got to get one soon. Welcome, other people coming into the game. Into the stream, sorry, specifically. We're going to just keep opening up these cards, because I damn well better get a foil soon. You let me know. If we've redone the foiling, so you should be able to see it. I might give up soon anyway and just get into the game. Let's play it. Alrighty. Let's play a game. I want to get in. I want to have some fun. So, we're going to use our... Just going to double check Endless Legion. I won't swap those out. I'm just going to play.
Having no luck.
No, exactly. So,
yeah, I have seen it happen.
Okay, I'm just having terrible luck today then. That's all good. I am going to roll for more platfoils soon. I do want to play right now, so here we go.
Do you want more packs? I can give you more packs.
Yep. Thanks. Okay, so... we found Duelist. Let's have a game. So, in case we aren't aware yet, actually I don't think we are aware yet, let me just show you guys a sneak preview. Here's the thing, I am certainly enjoying getting into this game as a player, and I am now also just listening to those players who are playing the game currently the most, and that will certainly influence what we do with, you know, some easy resources we have in the game to do things. And so I did get a couple of hours spent on one of the badges that will be coming out very soon. And so Duelist, actually I probably should say this at the end of the game. How about this? When Duelist beats me, I will show something awesome that's not just for Duelist, but for everybody else in the game who's gone over level 777. Let's put it that way. I want to try and... Well, we've got an Avarok sealed again, which is a nice location. At the end of the turn, we're going to put the top card in the graveyard. If we have 10 or more, we're going to get a free 2/2 undead every turn. Oh, wait. That's him. He's played it. Dang it. I thought I was drawing that. Oh, this is quite the Sleepers Civil War. What an epic battle to have. 3 sleepers versus 3 sleepers. Now, I've gone with my Inevitable Dead build, which means I can bring out a whole bunch more Inevitable Dead. I'm going to try and do breakfast at the same time. I'm just not going to... I'm going to mute myself for a little bit as I think about what to play. Okay, I'm making a mess of my soup and I'm about to lose my turn, so I better do something. Let's maybe defend. And get ready to pass turn. Oh, those reds are coming in from the side, which is good. We're both being defensive. This is going to be quite an endless horde. I mean, let's just bring out some endless horde. And I want to see some carnage because Zombie Scavenger's going to go bang, bust. Go gangbusters very soon. But we will do a bit of an attack because we don't want to just defend for days. Okay. Evolving Parasite's going to turn into an Endless Horde, which is not that cool. But I am taking some good damage there. Alright, this is pretty cool. If we can get... I forgot to put Kerolik, or the ability to give all my characters Infect. Because Infect, gaining Infect, it's pretty... I mean, it's kind of pointless actually, but it will stack pretty well. Let's see. Put some of these guys out. And in fact, I won't put him out. I'm going to put 2 more Inevitable Dead, just so we can have some significant defense going. Now, my sleepers are better than his sleepers. Isn't that interesting? Because I'm losing guys. What a cool dynamic. It's going to be quite swingy, potentially. But his guys will get bigger as well. So I might just swap it around like that. Interesting. Yep, good feedback there, Tipperax. Thank you. We are still in a form of reworked early access after rebuilding the game from the ground up a couple of years ago. And so it seems that there's a current bug in not being able to multi-queue with the event. We have got a couple more QA people that are onboarding right now, so that should hopefully change those kind of problems. He's pulling back. He's fearing. Okay. Which is good, because he would have lost some dudes just then. Oh, he's just sent an Endless Legion into the graveyard. Interesting. Now, he's got quite a few people there, but I'm going to go all out and just attack, 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 attack. Like so. See if we can do some good damage to him. Like so. And another Endless Horde. Now, the problem is if Boomy does come out, that could be problematic. Could lose a lot of guys if he drops a Boomy out with haste, which he has enough for. This is very risky. I might carve back some of this because I don't want to lose so many Inevitable Dead. Let's move one of those back, and let's say those 3 back as well. I'm just fearing a Boomy because I got one in my hands. You know what? I might actually go about it that way too. I'm going to move this one here, put a Boomy out here, and just go all out and attack this way. Like such. Yep, what a mirror match. Oh my gosh. This is great. Boomy's going to go off, kill everyone there. This Boomy's going to go off and kill all those guys there. Wow. Okay, he's got his constant defenders going on, and he's now got 9 9s, so quite an interesting matchup here. Indeed. Alright, I'm gonna start spawning some Endless Horde with my Avarok Mastermind. So for those who didn't listen in yet, we have got the Avarok Mastermind who's been guest speaking for our card spotlights, and he's been doing the 5 new community cards, the 5 new sleepers cards. And yes, so have a listen to that on the YouTube Shorts. We're pretty proud of what the team's made together. And we're going to go and attack. There could be another Boomy coming, but let's just go out gently here in case there is a Boomy. Comes out again. Actually, we don't have to go out totally gently. We can definitely attack with this zombie scavenger. Do some good damage. We're only on turn 6. So much is happening. Oop, another fear. He's really... Is he fearing me? Is this what's going on here? Oh, he's lost his Hakeem. That was not a good burial. Yep. Lots of fear. In Boomy we do trust, indeed. And yes, the Boomy profile picture is a bit of a dead giveaway, even though I did not notice it. The explosive surprise. That's hilarious. I love that, man. Okay. Now, turn 7. We're going to have to do something soon. So, with a Bloodthirst 2, it's not enough to kill his guys. But these guys are kind of become a bit useless, so we're going to deploy that, go that way. We'll have some fodder. Definitely want more of... Wow. We're going to go this way. Haven't seen a lot of the new cards yet. We do have a few of them in the deck. We've got Abandon All Hope, 7-drop. Haven't drawn into that. We have 1 Kirillek. That's what we definitely want to see soon, if possible. But, if it goes to the graveyard, that's a problem. So, I think that will do. And we'll just keep spawning more of these Endless Hordes. Holy heck. That is what I think it is. An Endless Legion, which is doing very well. Oh, I think this guy's got me. It's not looking good. 38. We need more of these Endless Legions. We are definitely going to do a bit of a deck adjustment. No social channels on the Discord this time. What say you? I am in a social channel. I am in the general channel. I'm going to invite everybody. You're welcome to come in and have a chat. I'd love to chat with you. So I'm just going to reply to what I've read. Oh, what's going on here? I can't, I'm not logged in there, so we'll just go like this and say, yep. Didn't know they weren't open. They look, I mean, yeah, Thomas is all over it, but I'm definitely in the voice chat right now, or the general chat. Oh, Kevkas has got his first his stamped card, the one and only Endless Horde that's actually stamped, only gotten today, not gotten for a long time from now, possibly ever. So your one chance to get a Endless Horde is basically in these first 3 hours, or in the last 3 hours of the... Actually, it's not correct. In the you will get one for jumping in, I believe. Teramus, confirm me on that one. And then you get a God Pack in the first 3 hours or the last 3 hours just for playing a match. We need more Endless Horde, definitely. This is I'm just gonna feed Endless Horde. Yeah, I'm gonna feed Endless Horde to whoop, go out. Go. Whew. No, he's gonna do a lot of damage to me. Very good. Ah, 50 damage. That hurt. Like a truck. Okay. Well, we need to defend at all costs now, so we're going to defend with our 14/14s, which will make them stronger whenever Overarch Mastermind attacks. So we don't want him to attack, but we also don't want to die this turn. So it might be time for a fear, just so we don't die. It's a good question. Do we fear? Yeah, I think we fear first. We bring out lots of bloodthirsty dead, like so. The Boomy could be a good attacker. Instead. But he's probably just going to go all out, so I imagine he might try and go all out. Anyway, the fear's going to go off, and we'll not have to worry about those things for a little bit. The same zone and the opposing zone, so we could attack with a Boomy. That'd be pretty nice. Next turn, I think. Yeah, let's make that next turn. For now, we can pull back with fear. Okay. Yep, in-game music is not audible, but the desktop audio should be. I'm just going to crank it up a little bit. Tell me if you can hear that, Teramis. Here comes the zombie abomination. Pulling everything back. Whoa. Okay, good. I wouldn't mind some more buried blows, but I think I've got them in my deck already anyway. That is a... my goodness. That is a 210, 220. I like his deck. I'm gonna have to glean from it next turn. But this 210, 220. Yikes. He outmatches me on numbers, but that's okay because those twos can come across the... See, now would have been a really good turn to maybe Hakim and then Fear. But we don't have that. So what we have got, though, is a Boomy. And I don't mind if Boomy does damage to everybody in here, because it'll kill off a lot of the chaff. We'll attack... Oh, do we want to attack with the Overarch Mastermind, or do I just want to defend? I mean, that's a huge number of people. But we'll see how we go. We'll definitely have our Endless Horde get bigger and bigger and bigger. But then the Boomy will counter the Bloodthirsty Dead. So, you know what? We're probably going to lose this turn. Let's just do this anyway. And see how we go. Either way, it's been a great match. And I think I said when Duelist wins his first match, I will reveal. The Zombie Abomination works wonders from the Horde deck. To play particular success with Coil Superior Symbiote, to play it for free from the grave. Oh yes. Oh yes. I think I might try that for a deck build. But for now, let us lose, potentially. Ah! Good call putting him as a defender. Meanwhile, boom. Oh my gosh, he's bringing up another zombie abomination. We definitely need some zombie abominations in now. Wowee! What a match. Pop. Brrrt. Okay, we're still going to probably lose, but we killed all. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, another boomy. That's problematic. Oof, what a matchup. Yes! Survival! I have survived. For at least a turn. Mohoha. Okay, time to come stomp me, my friend. Duelist, you have definitely earned this. Wallby. Zumwall. Okay. Well. There's not much we can do here. At all. So, we might as well raise everyone from the graveyard for fun. And just say, you win. GG. It might be worth getting at least in-game, like, in-matchup chat going. That could be a worthwhile endeavor. But we'll see how it is hard to implement in-match chat. Because as I play this, I want to talk. Let's bring everyone up. That's a lot of Endless Horde. And all of his guys come out. Interesting strat where he's just like, oh, I'm still alive. I am still alive. Somehow. Well, there you go. There's not much point in using Abandon All Hope while I haven't got many cards to give away. But we might as well have it be a cheap Endless Horde. That's one way of doing it. Good old drag to select, in case you aren't aware of that. Let's just see what happens when we have a matchup, because I am not going to work that out. But I'm going to bank on him actually not leading in. Well, let's just say I'm going to defend with these first four, and then mass defend with this little fella here, which will do some interesting stuff. And then I will defend with everybody else, like so. Alright. And then with... Oh, we'll put... See, Zombie Scavenger will get tougher every time someone dies, but I don't care too much to hang on to him. And with such low morale, I think I might start putting more of these Zombie Scavengers in the deck, because they've been proccing pretty well. So, we definitely want to add some Zombie Scavengers back in the deck. We want Zombie Abominations, just killer. Yeah, let's have a look at that. We'll do a bit of a deck rebuild soon. Need all the GPUs for all these brains. Yes, we do. I don't know many other games, card games in existence that let you put this many cards down. That's a selling point, right, of the game. Selling point. 5. What is it? Like 50 zombies. What other game? I'm just making some marketing notes here, by the way. Meanwhile, my plan is actually working. He's defending very well by being the fourth person in the zone. But not well enough, it seems. Because all it needs to do is have one of these come through. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Are we going to win? No way. No, I doubt it. I doubt it, right? No, I'm -2, unfortunately. But his morale went pretty far down too. So morale burn is something to be considering as well if we want to play like with a bit of DoD mixed in there as well, a sprinkle of DoD, because they will be losing a lot of these Endless Horde if you can defend against it somehow, because that's quite an onslaught to try and deal with no matter what faction you are. GG Duelist, well played. Anyway, what other game, what other TCG you know of, by the way, allows you to have 50 characters in a zone? Hey? 50 plus characters, because there's often more than that if you're doing Mass Resurrection in a zone. I'm going to add that to our advertising somehow. Sometime. Thanks for the game there, Duelist, and I will reveal to you, just give me one moment, I'm going to reveal to you your reward and everybody else's reward, which will be coming soon for anyone who's over 777. And definitely not Hearthstone. But yes, I'll be revealing a certain badge in just a second. One of our first badges we're going to have in the game, thanks to a suggestion from Duelist. Last week? Yeah, one moment. I'm going to drink lots of soup too. Thanks for the game, and that was really fun. Oh my gosh. Actually, Nathan, or if anyone's listening, I'm trying to find the 777 badge. I just want to do the right one, because there's so many, like, back and forths on it. So, if anyone can see the latest 777 badge, that would be good. Chat? We have way too many Discord channels. Who here thinks we have too many Discord channels in the IW server? I would like to know this, because I just get confused. Maybe it's just me, but I just get confused over who's who in the zoo when it comes to all these chats. Like, why do I spend half my day looking through chats trying to find something? Oh, Duelist thinks there's too many in there. Hi, James. Welcome. Welcome to the zombie sleeper civil war. They are technically zombies as well. Cyborg zombie civil war. There is like 5+ channels we could ditch or combine. Yes, my god, the players are agreeing with me. I've been saying this for years, by the way, so it's good to know that we have some agreement with you guys out there. But you should see the Infinity Heroes one. It's just like, there's just too much. It's just way too much. Why don't you just combine them or turn them into forum posts or whatever? Like, dude, I can't find the thing I want to show you guys just because it's so damn confusing. So, links, no. Come on. Look, I'm just going to show an early version of it. I think the latest version's a bit shinier, to be frank, but it's a good preview of what's to come, at the very least. Suggested by Duelist777 on the last stream. So do join our streams, everybody, and you can influence the game. Quite a bit, in fact. Especially when you're chatting with me, being the founder of the company, the person who's putting all the money into this, or not all the money, thanks God for you guys supporting us as well, otherwise I would have to put everything in, and that's no fun. So yeah, thank you for your support, patrons. Ha ha ha. But it does cost a bit more than our Patreon amount per month to make this game. Quite a bit more. But thankfully, we have other arms of the business that support us, and therefore we redirect some of the profit from that, or a lot of the profit of that, into the game. So thank goodness for the other arms of our business as well. Otherwise, it wouldn't be the game being developed as it is now. It'd be a lot slower. A lot slower. Anyway, I think I've had enough trying to find this image. I'm just going to get an earlier version of it. Here's dev main chat. Ah well. Alright. I'm going to find this 777 chat. Here's an image of it. Let's get that one. I know the other one was a bit shinier. I just really want to find the shiny. You know what I mean? Shiny's good. 777 badge. Can I just go to Infinity Heroes and search the whole server? Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Anyway, we're going to entertain you all a bit more instead. I'm just going to show a preview of... This is probably the second or third to last version of it. It doesn't change much from this Duelist and everybody else. And if you happen to be over level 777, you will get this badge. 777. And, you know, this is obviously partly memey, but partly awesome, because God's number is 7. I used to be a pastor once upon a time. I used to be a pastor, like in a church, preaching to people, to save their souls. And so I liked the idea of the 7s. So I was like, you know what, let's do a 777 badge. And I welcome other quirky, fun, cool ideas for badges or for things in the game, and especially if it's something that's kind of low-hanging fruit. If it doesn't take us much to do, then, you know, let's do it, you know? Let's put it in the game. Let's make this game your game as much as it is my game. I want it to be your game. And here is the badge that you will get if you are over level 777. Hype, indeed. Infinite hype for the 777 badge. I'm going to animate it. This is manual animation, people. Ding, ding, ding. Bomb, bomb, bomb. So, starting with Duelist and finishing with everybody else who's over level 77, this will be a badge that's coming into the game pretty soon. So, I'm just going to pop that thing, kind of like, I don't know, let's just do this with it. I am not over level 777, by the way, so therefore I'm not going to put it next to my name, but I will put it next to my streamer picture. You eye that off and get hyped for that for a bit. Meanwhile, I got destroyed by Mr. 777 himself, and I will edit this deck. So, I'm looking at chat. So give us your ideas for cool badges. There's one thing we can talk about. Ideas for cool badges. Super easy, low-hanging fruit. Why not? We'll do a badge patch and give, you know, let's say at least 3. I don't want to overburden the guys. We do need to make sure we get the cards out every month as well. But at least 3 badges, one of them being 777. We'll put into a badge patch. So, give us your badge ideas, and I'll give ya a god pack if you come up with a great one that I say yes to. So, any winning... So we'll start with, before I forget, Mr. 777 gave us a god pack. So, badge idea comp winners will get a god pack. So starting with Mr. Duelist gets a god pack, and then anyone else who gives ideas that win, that basically get turned into a badge in the game, will get a god pack. Useless cow badge for winning a game with cows. Damn it, you're so good at ideas. Like, damn it, man. You can't win all the all the packs. Maybe you can. I have no problem with it, actually. What am I doing? I don't know what I just did then. Did I just add another badge? Anyway. Either way, it's not overtaking the screen, so... Oh, I took a note down. I'm actually taking some notes at the moment, and so we're going to have notes from this stream. I'm going to call it stream notes. So I'm opening up stream notes and ideas. Is a little thing we're going to have whenever I'm streaming or other people are streaming. We can be coming up with cool ideas, and for putting into the game. That's what we should all be doing, and collating those ideas. So for any other streamers watching, I'm looking at you, Teramis. I want to know if you are coming up with cool ideas from the player base, and then we'll reward said players with cool packs. Yeah. I really misspelled duelist. I was like duelist, which is funny. This is how I spelled your name in my private notes. Duelist. Duelist. 20 people watching the stream. That's a record for a while. Welcome everyone to the Sleeper Civil War. Do hop in queue. Do make sure you've actually patched your game. Hopped out and repatched your game if you haven't already, so that you can play in this. And we just had an epic battle. Oh my god, that epic battle between Duelist777 and myself, where each of us got a endless horde in a support zone. That was just too cool. But there's a really cool idea I want to play, and that is because it uses an AgentCoyle. But not just that, because it sounds really awesome. Where was that idea? Explicitly stated in a document you provided. Yes, Teramus, that is true. And I acknowledge that you have also backed up the point that we should compress our damn channels. It doesn't make us look like we're big, it just makes us look like we're confused having so many of those channels. At least it confuses me. So, we want to copy a deck right now. Zombie Civil War. Let's go into our decks. My decks. My deck. Oh, don't want to go into my deck, but whatever. I'm going in there now. Alright, I'm going to copy this, get it set up, and drink some more soup. So I'll not slurp in your ears, everybody. I'll mute myself for a sec. Oh, Tipperax. I've only been asking for this idea of having a popped in to game sound for, I don't know, 2 years? Let me just ask it again. And I know the devs are so damn busy. This is not me having a go at the devs in that statement at all. This is me just saying, I hear you. I've been asking for it so many times. So many times, dude, over the past couple of years. I would have to say at least 10 times I've asked for that. So we're now going to put it into a damn... into the what do you call it? Into the roadmap. It's happening. Yes, what if Fred? Awesome. I love that you guys are asking for this, and this will definitely be coming. We're going to make it a super high priority as of today. Okay? It's now super high priority. So I can also stay in queue and just be queuing and playing some other indie games while I wait. Like Time Wasters. If you haven't played Time Wasters, check out Time Wasters. Lots of fun. Okay, so we're going to get Superior Symbiote. And we're going to... Oh, we can make him... Oh, it's an either or. We can make him that. Oh, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. I should know that about my own character at the very least, but I don't know. There's too many cards to keep track of, and I don't have a brain for remembering stuff. I have a brain for creating stuff. And, keeping us afloat for 14 years financially. That's my brain. How does he keep the indie alive for 14 years plus? With the power of the sleepers. That's how. Anyway. Loving streaming with you all. I hope you're enjoying being here with us. The numbers are going up, so maybe I'm doing something right by streaming. I shall stream more when we shall have new sets of packs made by the community coming out more too. I want to hear you guys. This is how we do it. I hope this is how we build a game that goes big by saying we're actually a game that works with our players and gives them what they want as we can, as we can afford to do it, as we can make it happen. And that's part of what makes us very unique. That's what makes us better than Hearthstone. Because Hearthstone doesn't necessarily, I don't know, does he? Does one of the guys who makes Hearthstone hop on a stream and actually directly listen to his players and puts it into the game straight away? I don't know. Maybe that's what makes them stay around for 14 years. I'll have to read that article a bit longer there, Teramis, about why Hearthstone has survived so long. Not 14 years, they've been around for less time than us, actually. Technically. So, we're going to use a Superior Symbiote. We're going to use the Superior Symbiote to raise the Abomination, right? Because he can just bring target character in your graveyard, gains +3/+3, and may be played from your graveyard next turn. I mean, that's fucking epic. And then there's something I can use to put a card in the graveyard. There you go. 8 or less gets put into your graveyard. Oh my god. Yes, we're gonna bury. We're gonna bury the zombie abomination. Him. Oh, but he doesn't cost. But see, he costs 25. Will I be able to put him... Will I be able to bury him eventually, at least? Or is it not worth having a bury? I'm going to definitely do buried below. Good question there, Chaz. We do want to be a trading game and one of the only TCGs out there. In fact, once we do that, I think we'll be one of the only, if not the only, TCG in the world. There's a good selling point. The only TCG out there, but we're not quite that again yet. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to come down to a timing and resource thing. To give you all a bit of an idea of what's happening in the background of the company, we've had, you know, some tricky times this year. It's not been easy. For us financially, but we are actually in a space now where we're growing again and building back up. And if current trends, like the sort of past month and a half, keep going, which, you know, how do I explain the finances of a company? We had a bunch of monies not come in due to some, we just had some monies not come in that used to come in before, and now we are building a new way of monies coming in that is working very, very, very well. So. It's hard to say. I would say it's a wide time frame, but let's say 2 to 8 months. That's how big the time frame is. But basically 2 months of things. 2 months of things go gangbusters from here. 3 or 4 months of things keep going as they are and we keep growing at the rate we're growing. And then say 8 months if we're just sort of where we're at right now and we don't grow from here. So that gives you a wide answer to that question. But you know. Yeah, I understand. So I hear you. I do want us to be the only trading card game, digital trading card game out there, you know, or something like that. Does anyone know of any other trading card games? I don't, off the top of my head. Any trading card, like, online games. Other than Magic, I'd imagine you can trade your... Can you trade your Magic cards in Magic Online? Well, you can't trade them, can you? Is MTG Online... I think MTG Online, like the one that has shit graphics crappy graphics. I think that one lets you trade, but I don't know if like the newer version, MTG Arena or whatever, actually allows you to trade. I should start getting into some of those card games a bit more. I do love card games. So let's keep building this deck, hey? I'm going to try and resurrect a zombie abomination, which we'll put 3 of in the deck. I'm definitely going to put in more zombie scavengers because those rocked. There he is. 3 zombie scavengers. Because why not? We're just going to really lean into this. Now, the berry. I don't think we need the berry. I think what we're going to do is we're going to use Fill the Graves to put the zombie abomination into the deck. Into the grave anyway, just naturally through Fill the Graves. We also have 5 cost Undeath Wish, which will put even more cards into the grave and also raise target character to your supports. Yes, we need to do that with our zombie abomination. Alright. I just like some cyber infested dragons. We'll keep one of those in there for funsies. And Endless Legion. You know what? We might actually ditch some of these Endless Horde, just so we're more likely to... Oh, we do need like a significant amount of Endless Horde because we don't... With all this card churn, we don't want to run out of cards. And Abandoned Horde. Yeah, remove from your hand. But it should say remove from play. I think we should update that because that confused me as the guy who started this game. And there might be actually a flash, but it doesn't make a sound, by the way, as far as like the game popping. But that's not enough. I've asked for a sound specifically, so we'll see what we can do about a sound. Okay, everybody? Like, I'm going to make that a priority. This should also, so it should say, it's going to correct this. It should say, remove target card from your hand. From your hand from play. Because it is technically correct for a bonus effect, but it's easy to read that to be just to discard. But we should say discard, obviously, if it was discard. So, yeah. But no, we will not be overcharging then to try and get us lots of Endless Swords. It's technically not what we can do. My apologies if I've said that in the past. So, in that case, I don't want to abandon all hope that much anyway, frankly. I do want to have more Endless Legions. I do like the idea of all of our cards getting infect. So let's put 2 of those in. Let's... You control. You know what? I'm going to put 3 of those in. These are cool, but I don't think we need Quarantine Break in this deck. That's for good fun. Infected pack leaders. The +1/+1 is not going to make a big difference, so I'm just going to ditch them. Boomy's definitely useful. Avarak Mastermind's hella useful. And then I thought this would be good because, you know, when you take control of an enemy character while he's deployed, it gains Infect, which is pretty cool, but I don't have lots of cards that are actually, you know, infect in the first place, so we won't do that. Let's just make this more of a purpose-built deck, eh? We might get rid of the Inevitable Dead as well. And that, there we go. We don't need it sealed again because we're going to be swapping it out for Kyrillic. And there's a deck. Let's get a couple more. I think that feels pretty good. Our Handless Horde has arisen. Let's go for a bit of a search, bit of a play. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh, I'm gonna go into queue with Agent Resurrection. Let's go. Okay, time to catch up on some chats. I can't think of any that let you trade. MTG Arena doesn't let you trade. MTG Online might. I'm pretty sure, like, surely it does, but maybe not. Does MTG Arena Online allow trading? Is currently online. Yeah, it looks like you can, which is nice. But that's a very old game, and the graphics are far worse than our game. I can say that for a fact. Okay, hello, Redlade. You are not 777 enough, my friend. You need to play more. Become 777. I'm almost level 77. Do I get a 77 badge? Maybe we should have a level 7 badge and 777. I think 77, because then I can have a badge. That would be cool. And a level 7 badge. Why not? We could lean into the badges more. It'd be very easy to do, just adjusting the badge down and making it not look as good. So there's a few other ideas for badges. Level 7, level 77, and level 777. And then I bet you Duelist, I bet you Duelist will use all 3 badges. He's just going to have like 6 sevens in his badges as a result, if we do that. But why not? Fun, and that's really low hanging fruit because you know, it's literally a modification of another badge, just making it look a bit worse. So there's a couple of ideas: level 77 badge and a level 7 badge. And I've unlocked the 7 badge. I should have attacked with it. Anyway, I don't want to lose him. I don't think he's got any other way to haste on the turn 1 with all 3 zombies, so I could have technically attacked. But anyway, I shall not worry. I do kind of just want to get him to come out because he's going to boof up straight away. It's not the best way to play, but not a lot of characters, but these games hopefully will go for a bit longer. Ouchie mama. Soke. Endless Horde. Give me more Endless Horde, baby. Only 2. I can lose 50 of them. Oh, what's that? What's that? What's he doing? Bloodthirsty dead. He's bloodthirsting all over me. Yeesh. Wow. Nice. I don't know, I haven't seen that art much. I just like it. I'm just going to look on that for a sec. That's really cool. Bloodthirsty dead. Right. Well, we've got the super infectious zombie for some reason again. But that's going to stomp that. He's going to be able to start walking over me in a sec. Let me... Oh, I can't. Alright. We'll absorb some damage. See, I don't want to actually lose to the Endless Horde because then my Boomy won't work. I need to clear the field. I kind of want to just take it to the face. Yep. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to fear to make it so we don't get hit. And then we'll fill the graves. Nice. Because then we can Boomy next turn. Boom. And I'm sure I get a natural disadvantage. Oh, hello. Oh, no. We didn't want to... That's not good. That's not what we wanted. We didn't want... Oh, no. Both our Carolex are in the graveyard. Boo. RNG God. Boo. Oh well. Okay. Boomy time. It's Boomy time, baby. He's got the initiative, so he's going to be attacking first, and then we attack. But then, if I boom all this stuff, then that'll be bad as well. I think I kind of just want to not attack and see what happens to the field. Yes. Boom. E. Holy shite. That's painful. Boom. What? Do we have one? We have one. Raise target character to your support zone. We're gonna do our own Unvested Dragon and a Buried Below. Okay. Just changing it up. I do not want to go retro. We're still wanting to go undead. Okay. Interesting. I can definitely, yeah, look out in my graveyard a bit more. That's what I need to do. He's gonna be good for cycling in stuff. Attack, of course. Okay, I'm taking some damage. Definitely taking some damage. So, can be played from graveyard. So that'll be cool once we can. What to do? See, if we attack, that's a good way for him to start, yeah, hurting us. But I need to somehow kill this. I mean, this zombie abomination, he's so big. He should definitely get, like, reach. If he's, like, I don't know, over 20 damage and defense. Look at how huge he is. He should have reach. Anyway, one of those crazy ideas I'm going to put down and maybe see happen. Totally nothing to do with winning more with Zombie Abomination, but I don't know. He looks massive. Does anyone disagree he shouldn't get reach? At least eventually. Just don't give him unstoppable, otherwise he will become a problem. Yeah, no, definitely not unstoppable. Yeah, that would be funny, but I just see him taking me out right now. What do we got? Aha. I'm going to Undeath Wish, raise a Zombie Abomination. And that's a pretty good play, right? And then, next turn, we can play an Endless Legion from our graveyard. Like so. It's a bit... Oh, okay, that's what happened. We ran out of time. Holy. That's a lot of Endless Sword. Oh, we traded. Yes, we traded, baby. Oh, because... Oh, no. Yeah, we both infected each other. That's hilarious. I see the trade fest you're talking about. That's funny. Anyway. We now have some good defenders. Well, that's good. And... Oh, it's next turn. I kind of want to take out the other Zombie Abomination right now, but let's play the Endless Legion. Because, you know, we paid for it. And then next time we can do it another Zombie Abomination. Jeez, these games are fun. Oi, 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 oi. If only I had, like, infect across all my characters, this would be... Oh, wait, I think there's a third one. No, I didn't. Did I put one or... Did I put 2 or 3 Carolix? Anyone? Deck. There's a third one in there. Let's draw to it. Come on, baby. Now he's defending. And now I'm defending. Look at this defense fest. Oh. Wait, how did I lose that? Oh, I went a little too fast. Kill target deployed character, right? Yeah. Move it to your graveyard instead. You're hilarious, mate. Okay, let's think about this. I kind of want to do... Damn it. Now my Zombie Abomination is too expensive. Good play, sir. Good play. Well, we might as well do this. We also might as well do this and pop it on an Endless Horde. And then you know what? We're going to just attack. I'm going to attack like this. No, other way. We'll put them at the end in a moment. Put all the rest of these in there now. Boom. Endless Legion coming in strong. Oh, Boomy would not be good to use. And Boomy would also not be good to, like, you know, blow up his stuff with. Oh, I wonder if he's got a Boomy. What are the chances he has a Boom in his hand? I think he's been waiting for it. Anyway, let's... Let's get this Endless Legion and put him at the end. Now, where's my Zombie Abomination? I don't think I have any more of them. Did I have one more? I thought I had another... I swear I had another Zombie Abomination. It appears I did not. Well, that Endless Legion is going to cause some real damage to me, so... He's attacking first, though, so that's a problem. I don't have any real... defense, so... Do we just go all out? Let's just go all out. Let's see what happens. Oh, he's going all out to defend. Are you watching my screen? So I dare not accuse you of that. Joys of being a streamer and having minimal lag. Oh, thank God for fast forward, eh? Ding, 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 making them so strong. That's gonna be me dead, I think. Oh, 69-49. Well, this is huge now. But I did lose. GG. Thanks, Alchemy Einstein. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for your chat. We are coming up with cool ideas for badges as well that we can make. So right now we have a 777 badge. You can see in the top left-hand corner of the screen. This one here, which is going to be for anyone who's got over level 777. I've just thought we could also do one for level 77 and one for level 7, just so we can have other people getting some cool badges, you know, and then we can do that so simply. We just take away one of the 7s and one of the stars, or take away the middle 7, something like that, put it a bit closer together. Point being, we can do a level 7, level 77 badge pretty easily. Zombies losing their nerve to eat brains. Cool alchemy. Well, why'd you call yourself Einst? I'm curious. Is that a German thing? Einst? Tell me where alchemy Einst came from while I drink some more soup. Oh, a badge for all players who've had their counts transferred? Hell yes. Like an Infinity Wars 1 player badge. I like that one. Putting that one down on the list. Super Robot Wars. Franchise of giant robots with Japan. Yeah. Cool. I won't worry too much about it, but I'm curious. It sounds like something I may have heard of or seen before. Super Robot Wars. I will watch Super Robot... Whoa! And by the way, I like super giant robots and stuff. I've gone on a massive Lego binge recently. So, I love giant robots. It's what I buy when it comes to Lego. It's just giant robots, basically. Who needs Factions badge for winning a game against another player with 3P factionless deck. Interesting, but the badges, just so we know, Tipperax, so see, we have some guidance for it as well. They're kind of more of a long-term reward, so that I can see being a nice, maybe, I don't know how you do that. It would be a hard one. That would be more of a kind of like a longer-term thing, but something people could cheat easily. I don't want it to be something that they can just be like, oh, I'm just gonna, whatever, you know, hack to get it. Not hack to get it, you know, get to computers to play each other just to get the badge. Yeah, it should be something like pretty cool. Pokemon TCG. Pokemon won't let you talk to other players. Iterations of trading. Okay. And Pokemon TCG. Worth noting down. Thanks, guys. I'm just going back through. Duelist's Overseer's deck is going to be a menace by the end of the event. I'd say so. Especially because sleepers don't, fly. So it's just literally countering people with flying. But it's good to see so many people actually going with, you know, sleepers decks and not just trying to like literally win the meta. But by the end of the games, sure. So I pity the people in Europe, unfortunately, who are probably going to be up at that point, getting smashed by Overseer's decks. But hey, that's the nature of a crazy mutator mode. And, you know, I would say whoever's, you know, out there probably don't play just with hard counters. It doesn't make it fun for anyone. This is a fun mode. Tipper, I'm gonna call this one out. To be fair, your own character is a bit wider than the average number of self-insert characters for me, Coyle. Absolutely, man. That's part of the inspiration for making a video game company in the first place. So I leveraged that ego to have me work my ass off and put millions of dollars into this game, which I could have put somewhere else. Like buying a house. I haven't bought a house, by the way. You know, I put that money that I could have bought a house with a few times over into this game. Not trying to brag, but, you know, I think at that point, I could put my own character wherever the hell I want. Not all over the place. I tried to make him a side character, to be fair. And yes, your own deck would be accurate. I do have a deck of my own characters. I wonder how that's going to go in the zombie civil war. That'd be fun to sort of queue with an AgentCoyle deck against a zombie deck and watch it get trounced, perhaps. That could be interesting, actually. That'll be my next game, I reckon. I'll do that. Abomination is discounted in deck. Berry works? Ooh. Well, to be fair, I don't think we had much issue with getting the Abomination into the graveyard with our other mechanics. I mean, it's a way of guaranteeing it. But it'll be only guaranteeing it late game anyway, which is when it'll probably already be in, at least one of them will be in the deck already. But you know what, just for funsies, let's see if my synergy deck does all right against the zombie horde. Yeah, I mean, let's just go in blind and just see what happens. Watch him get trounced, hey? Oh my gosh, there's so many things in here. If you're doing questions, thoughts of moving artifacts, locations, missions around to affect the execution order. What is that? Yeah, please do that. Teremis's answer of doing a more long form answer on that one would be really, really good around, you know, moving artifacts, locations, missions around to affect the execution order. Pop that into the chat. That's way too complex for me trying to stream at the same time, but thank you for asking for it. And I did see, I thought I saw something. Yes, good call, Duelist. I'm cutting the one cost location. What if Fred loves how much he hates the alt arts? Yeah. Well, what if Fred? You'll see a lot of alt arts now. Yeah, buddy. Here we go. Lots of good chatter happening here. Crossover game franchise since the NES days. That's exciting. I will certainly look it up in my free time. I won't be looking it up now, but like that last bit just got me really interested in checking it out. So I'm going to make a big note of that. And we'll do that. For now, we're going to attack with a Timmy bot. Oh, of course. Duelist is using his damn overseers already. Yeah, naughty man. Going for the wins. Nah, it's not naughty. Of course you should do that. But speaking of going for the wins, we are looking to... we're looking to do ranked mode soon. At least a basic iteration of it soon. Which is nice. So that's cool. That's a thing. I don't know what we're going to do here against... oh, Timmy Bot's going to die. He's going to kill those two. Nice, nice. Well, that worked out alright. The death rays and stuff aren't really that going to be useful, are they? Not really. But Soul Seller can definitely... yeah, I reckon it should be pay 0, hey? Because you're already not attacking with him. Right. Let's at least deal with one of those. Let's do this so he turns into a dragon straight away. That'd be nice. That 7-7 is going to start wearing me down, so we should just kill it with fire. And defend a little bit more. Oh, and we might as well do this. Ding ding. Heal up. Well, it does heal him pretty hard, so I think it's actually worth the... Banishing me! You bastard. I mean it in the nicest way, don't take offense. No. Well, touche, sir. Hi, Gamepedia. Welcome to the chat. And, you know, this is a good time to announce that I've been chatting, and I believe we have Gamepedia joining us to do some streams soon. So we're just getting the final details agreed, but it's a pretty good time to talk about it. What do I do? Oh, she's nice. Very nice. I mean, she'll be good to have out. Each character with the same name, would that actually include your own characters? It probably would, right? So if you were, with chain lightning, if you were like mirror matching, that would, Jesus, hurt yourself. Okay, so I think, we'll let Agent Muriel start to buff with, whenever an agent's going to kill someone, they're going to, everywhere will get +3/+3, so. I think we're due for one of these. And then we'll buff up from here. Oh, end of turn. Okay. We are playing the Sleeper Civil War mode. And I am just copying it with this flying unit. But... yeah. Well, you know what? Choose target character. We'll enter combat with that character. It's a bit hard to tell if I'm going to enter combat with that particular character, but let's try it out maybe. But then these Handler's Horde are just going to run into like a bigger wall of guys than what I have. Don't know what to do here. Well, here's one thing I should do. Stop taking that damage. And then I'm going to start smacking the Soldier Purity right there. In 3 turns we can have a bit of damage absorbed. And then, do we have a wall of guys just go up against people? Not really. I don't know. Oh, but then again, if I'm losing guys, it's going to make my guy stronger, so I should still attack. And we'll buff him. Fiery Ascension on Abomination. Oh, the ugly zombie. Makes your skin crawl. Are you talking... And I'm half doing this to tease, but I'm also doing it to confirm. When you say the ugly zombie, you're talking about... my ugly zombie? Like this guy here? This ugly zombie? Is that who you're talking about? Or another one? My attempt at art. AI art specifically, so we won't be seeing that guy in the game until Steam's okay with mid-journey art. Okay, good. Yep, we've traded away. Okay. Right, now that we have him dealt with, we can do a bit of this. Activate once a turn. Interesting matchup this time round. Oh, that's not nice. That's not nice at all. Making it cost more. Right, we have a Price of Fame ready to go. 2 of them, in fact. Undo. We don't want to mass death just yet. I do want to heal and kill more. And yeah, we must fly over the top with that. Ooh, gonna draw extra cards with AgentCoyle. That's nice, because we're gonna buff him up to make sure we're drawing them every turn. Okay. Exhausted for 2 turns? Okay, I can deal with that. Alright. Let's finish him off prime. Do it now. And meanwhile, we'll also pump him up by 1. Wait, do we... They're all returned, so I can mass death. Biggity boom. Yep. Wait, no. I think did I attack with... I don't recall attacking with Mechborn, which is good. So yes. There's no point in using Muriel's ability if I'm about to mass death. That's one part. So we'll do that. Then we'll activate his ability. And then with 2 left... There's not much else we can do. Oh wait. We can pay 2 and kill something random, but then... Alright, so what we want, with only 2 life remaining, yep, is we do actually want to do all of what we were going to do, which is to start with this, use it to, I don't know, kill off something. Right? Activate, deal damage, heal ourselves, Mass Death, and then buff him to get extra cards in our hand. Alright, let's see it. Good morning and good evening to you, Gamepedia. Alright, Mass Death, that hurt him. Yes. Oh, well, that would have been handy last turn, hey? When I just killed a whole bunch of people, that would have been very handy. Anyway, we'll still do this. He's not going to have any kind of mass death. So, I could... He should be evolving. AgentCoyle should definitely evolve, but we'll deal with that later. Let's at least wipe this Endless Horde out. And let's bring old Synergy in. Do some damage. But I need to be deployed now, so it's alright. Interesting. Okay, going all out. No! You. Good old Calamity play. Nicely done. Nicely done. Whoop, that last one. Took his time. Well, that hurt. Wow. Whenever a card is removed from game. What a mission. What a mission. That's incredible, man. Incredible. Like, I'm like, oof, what can I even do? We're gonna Rubble Golem to defend. It's gonna take turns for... I mean, that means he's actually gonna be exhausted straight away. So even if I do this, it's still not gonna matter. Haste won't matter, right? I kind of want to test it. Test it. Oh no, let's not test it. Let's drop her out, and let's. Well, these endless hordes are going to be huge now. So there's no point in chain lightning, really. Oh. Blummeneck. Duelist knows the game so damn well. I think I've spent all my stuff as well. Oh, well, next turn. Haste will matter actually gets around the effect. Purge only affects when it hits the support zone at the moment. Could be a bug. Indeed. Though, you know, I think we should patch that to be like, enter the support zone. Here. But then it'll make all the charged characters worthy. Okay. Let's try it out, hey? I don't think it's worth using the price of fame on a silly little character like that. Oh, of course you're going to move them all. Boo. I was tempted to actually go into the defense zone. I should have done that. And it did work. So there you go. Well, we might as well actually use it on her. And then... definitely one of the rubble golem to defend with, but we're going to start taking a lot of damage to the face. Because another weakness of this deck is it doesn't hit the flying well. Oh, hang on. You said the effect still goes off. It did not go off, right? Oh wait, it still goes off, but it stayed. It took damage, so it definitely attacked. I remember it attacking, and then it became exhausted. I think is that what happened, or have we got a desync at end of turn? Yeah, I don't know. When an enemy enters the deployed area, it becomes exhausted for 2 turns. I'd imagine that would be when it enters the deployed area, it's like straight away, but clearly not. Out comes Carlotta! Little known fact, Carlotta is actually my mother's name, and that is my mum on the card. She's the Queen of Solace. If it was not for her birthing, there would be no Infinity Wars. Okay. And with 2 turns to go, there's not much I can do. Oof, those honor guards, killing it. But there's the animated part. Oh, this is GG. It certainly looks over. Yep, it is over. NTL, you're correct. Not a lot I can do here. Not when I'm exhausting every turn. So, let's just have some fun. Actually, let's Ruins of Aurora so we can at least kill his whole field. Mohoho. Not that it will matter. Unique. Oh yeah, we've lost our guy who gets rid of uniques. I'm gonna. Was it the kill your father is the thing, right? Not kill your mother. So, anyway, sorry, Mum. We're gonna kill you. I've played the Ruins out of spite just then. Tipperax, good call. Pray for morale. All right, let's do that. Let's pray for some morale. You hearing me, Duelist? I'm praying for morale. Oedipus complex. Okay. Yep. Nice play, man. This deck is GG. Well played. Again, draw. Wait, we did get the morale. Oh my god, we got the morales a draw. What a match. Ha. Ha ha ha. Whoever told me to go for the full attack and go for the draw, you just got me the draw. Bro, thank you. GG. GG indeed. I should have... Yep, wow. Morale win. Not win, sorry, morale draw. Holy heck, it's 12:40. Time flies when you're having fun, hey? Everyone heard the screenshot. I do like taking screenshots. I'm obsessed with screenshots. And also recording the last 30 seconds of gameplay. I did that a little as well. Yeah. I think I'm a bit gamed at the moment. I might do one more, but oh, what fun. Might either make a deck or we could just keep talking Infinity Wars and see what things you guys want to see in game. Yeah, the chain lightning on the full horde board would be good. Yeah, if they weren't already bigger by having one in the graveyard. Thanks, Nade Sam. I got a clap. Yeah, thanks, Duelist. Yeah, dude. Good stuff. We've got a bunch of you on right now. We've got Duelist, Hacker's back, JG Snowboarder. JG Snowboarder's become one of our IW champions now as well, and is streaming the game every now and then. Wow, look at those badges, dude. I must be missing a lot of the badges that are already in the game. I kind of was just like under the impression we didn't have many badges, but that's awesome. I'm going to look at some of these badges. Oh yes, Infinity War's backers, of course, and Revelation's backers badges. Makes sense. Gamepedia is in Mutator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 is in a Mutator match as well, versus the Voice of God. Oh, what a cool name. I want to add the Voice of God. That's just too cool a name. The Voice of God. Add. Nice. People are playing. In New York. Okay. Good stuff. So. Yeah, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0's day to play. Look at his, he's even got the old Endless Horde as his profile picture. That's how he loves it. Very cool. Oh yeah. Awesome. Awesome seeing you all on here, guys. It's really awesome that we're, yeah, celebrating the game's new mode together. And we will be resurrecting Infinity Wars here on out. That's the plan. Resurrecting Infinity Wars. What better way to begin the resurrection of Infinity Wars than with a sleeper civil war? Okay. Taking a look at the chat. Awesome. So many of you are on playing. It's awesome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for playing. It's good to know this game has got that interest, which makes us keep putting work into it. Let's have a look at my quests. That's easy enough to do. I'll leave that one on and leave that one clocked in as well. I don't like that one, so we won't do that. Oh gosh, I'm up to level 13 already. Been smashing this this thing. Oh, I got so disappointed. I bought the speaking of zombies, bought the latest COD for the zombies. That's why I bought it, and yeah, it's not that great. Definitely Cold War zombies is much better. I love killing zombies, side note. But I'm very disappointed in the latest COD release. I'm not going to pre-order any more CODs, unfortunately. Yeah, it could be that, or just, you know, we are building back up, man. It's been a tricky thing. Like any multiplayer game, especially, you know, card games can suffer from that if you haven't, you know, built back up an audience. So we're doing our best. We're creating more cycles of card releases and stuff to create more events. We're funneling everyone onto the same time. So for example, these 12 hours is where you will definitely, I hope, be able to find games. If not, then we might not have the game anymore. But definitely, judging by the current player base and stuff, we will keep Sanctuary Socials rocking and bringing players back into the game. Yeah, it's just been a long while building back up to the point where we can really start welcoming people in. And I frankly think that, you know, 11 months is way too long to not see content for the game as far as new cards are concerned. So we're fixing that hole by doing community packs every month. And then also bigger releases a couple of times a year, all going well. Purification is almost ready, but we want to do a massive marketing push with Purification. We want to make sure that we're pushing the game really hard out there. So before we launch Purification, we're to make sure the structures are in place to bring players into the game through advertising, through marketing, and keep players engaged through new content every month and through new modes like ranked coming soon. So that's what we're doing to re-engage the community and listening to the players as well, give them what they want, even, you know, the most hardcore players who are really awesome at the game and crush the newbies. I think that's kind of where we have to start. We have to start with players who are really, really good at the game, giving them things like rank mode so that they're playing the game a lot, and then look at our onboarding for new players to make sure they have a good experience and don't just get stomped by our amazing veterans. So that's kind of the broad picture of what I'm doing with Infinity Wars herein to, yeah, make Infinity Wars more awesome than ever. Mew... Mate. Make Infinity Wars more awesome than ever. And yeah, Duelists, we've got to start somewhere, and I want to see more players as well. So that's why we're doing everything we can to do that. You know, now that I'm just thinking out loud with everybody here, I think what we might even do is like be able to, I don't know, have a guest streamer, not just the guest streamer that we have in Infinity Wars, but maybe just do like a sponsored streamer, like with a big channel to check out the game. You know, to kind of just check out the game for a certain period of time, and then we'll make it part of the deal that they go and raid us as a streamer at the start of each event. See, I'm just live thinking of ideas, and this is why it really helps me to be streaming with you guys, because I come up with these ideas best when I'm talking with you all. So listen to my idea. It's the very first pass of the idea. But if we had a little bit of money, which we're starting to have now, to put towards doing an influencer push again, and just every week, you know, for an hour before the stream starts, all right, they get introduced to the game, right? Intro to the game. So we're going to pick, first off, pick Hearthstone or MTG streamers, right? With big audiences. Right? And then, with those Hearthstone and MTG streamers, an hour before they start, they get introed to the game, right? Personally, by me, right? The creator of Infinity Wars, right? Creator of IW. And then, they will do a raid onto our stream, right? With their players, right? And we'll pay them pretty decently to make that, to do that action. And that's a way of injecting a whole bunch of players into a Sanctuary Social where there's players who are playing it. The issue I can already see with that is that our veterans might kick their ass. But we might be very, you know, we've only got a few veterans that are on every single time. We can just say, hey vets, please stick to the ranked mode. Don't like stomp the noobs in the casual queue, because you're just going to turn them all off the game, right? No offense, Duelist. But if I was a new player from Hearthstone and I've been playing Hearthstone for 5 years and I come in and play against your deck, I'd be like, nah, this game's too hard. So, yeah. And then that can inject a bunch of players into the game every Saturday. You know, it'll cost us a bit of money to do that, but I think that's one way that we can grab players from other games. And we have got the advantage on so many other games, because guess what? Ooh. Yeah, exactly. Vets pre-constructed and casual only, please. So I reckon also a pre-construct queue, until level 10 or level 5, until at least, you know, until level 5 for new players. Think about a new player getting into this game and what they're going to experience from their perspective, coming across our game and our player base, and how kick-ass our veterans are. So we need to do something to literally guardrail these new players so they don't have a bad experience of the game. So this is part of me working on, you know, how do we get new players into the game? Well, we've got some cash to spend. We can literally pull players from other games that I don't want to keep spending money on cards, because that's I hate that as a card game player since I was 7 years old. You know, it sucks to have to spend money on cards. It's good to spend money on cards when I want to spend money on cards, but I hate that I have to spend money on cards just to be competitive. And so hence the whole idea of bringing death to pay to win, which is what this game's about, you know. And single player campaign for newbies is your jam. Well, we're actually, I haven't announced this yet. We're very slowly working on getting the old single player campaign ported over, even just through interns. We've got some interns who've started up, and they're going to be helping us port some of the content over from Infinity Wars, which is, you know, pretty straightforward. I don't call it monotonous, but it's like pretty straightforward work. It's definitely not too complex to port stuff over. So we're going to be getting interns to port the game, the single player campaign over very slowly over the next, you know, weeks and months, right? We're also, yeah, going to be working on getting this new player experience going. So making a pre-constructed queue that you can only access, you know, until, or that players can only access that until level 5, right? And then, yeah, a whole bunch of things. Getting the tutorials a bit more polished and stuff. Tipperax, the reason I quit Hearthstone because I refused to buy packs but never had the time to grind out the cards for the decks I wanted. Boom. And for Duelist. You played Hearthstone from launch. Well, yep, so did I. For a bit, at least. I'm glad to hear that. And I think that's a real sell. I think if you get a streamer coming across, you know, and we'll start with the small streamers, which we can afford, and then, you know, work our way up to the big ones. But just start with some small streamers, get the process down right of bringing people into the game. Give them all, they all need a bonus for going into the game. Right? And then, you know, I'm even looking at stuff where we can somehow reward people who bring a lot of players into the game as well, ongoingly, when they buy stuff in the game. It's an affiliate thing, you know, it's kind of smells a little bit of MLM, which I don't like, obviously. But it also does reward people for bringing players into the game. And frankly, I don't mind giving away 20% of what people spend in Infinity Wars if, you know, that person's brought into the game by a streamer who just brought us 100 players, right? So, oh, thanks, Alchemy. Alchemy, I'm just going to call you Alchemy, nothing more. Yeah, what's your name in game, Alchemy? I want to add you so we can play. It might be Alchemy. I'll just try typing in Alchemy and see what happens. Haha, yep, I was right. Got it. Guessed it. And now you've typed it. Awesome. Thanks, man. Izalba. Awesome. Yes. Faria's model. I have not. I will take a look at Faria's model. I can even just ask, yeah, people who used to work on the game who I know. Faria's model. Oh, can you share us a bit about the Faria's model, please, Dravode? This is a good chat to have to sort of wrap the stream up. But I've had so much fun. I'm gonna have after 5 minutes from now when I close the stream down, I'll be having a bit of a break. But I reckon I'm gonna play a bit more this afternoon. That's how much fun I've had playing this event mode, and I know it's going away in 12 hours because that's how I designed it. So now I'm incentivized in my own time to play this mode because I had so much fun, guys, with you all playing. So, oh, have fun, Gamepedia. Good to chat with you, and we're looking forward to you, yeah, streaming soon on a Sanctuary Socials soon. And yeah, please let me know, guys, if obviously Alchemy's given your idea or your feedback on that idea I just gave there. But what do you think of the idea of us reaching out to some streamers, having them stream to their audience of card game players, having them be part of the deal? Like, we pay you X amount of dollars, whatever, even if it's like $100 or more, like whatever it ends up being, that we pay them to raid our channel. And yes, I definitely am FOMOing myself, Tipperax. Except, you know, please don't all bug me for this at the same time, but I certainly can find a way to be able to play a particular event mode whenever I want, being the owner of the game. I should go make sure that happens in the game as well at some point, that I can invite people to event matches just for fun, because then I can, you know, when you're playing the boss, or maybe when you're playing a dev, like give dev access to everybody for that one, to play some of the event modes when they're not live, just for random private matches. Why not? Bring some of the event modes back, just for private matches against devs. Yes. It is worth a shot. Thank you, Alchemy. I think it's definitely worth a shot. We had a shot at streamer involvement for Intrigue launch, but it didn't work at all that well. Like, for the money we invested, it was a very, very low return on what we got back. Your girlfriend loves the professor. Well, the professor... Oh. I think you mean like the the professor of like Magic the Gathering or like Hearthstone. Which professor guy? Either way, I think we're gonna try it. We're gonna trial it with some small streamers. We've got a database of some streamers. We can pay them a small amount of money to like hop on the stream with us, open a bunch of packs, have a code. You know, we can have a code and then have them be attached to have code and attached to like 20% commish for their people they bring. Yeah, something like that. They bring that spend, and then those people who use their code get 10 packs. Right. We also need like just a general code for us all to give away that gives away 10 packs to somebody starting the game. General code for players giving away packs. You know. But we won't do the commission thing until somebody's reached a certain number. But what we'll do is we'll actually make the general code your player name, right? And then we can start tracking, at least start tracking from here on out, who's bringing who into the game. And then, you know, when someone brings enough players that are actually playing the game, then we can bring you into being a partner like we would for like a major streamer. And then you can start earning some money in the game. But I don't want to be like leading with, you make money on Infinity Wars. It's not about starting a multi-level marketing business. But in saying that, I still want to reward the people who are bringing players into the game, and I think it's going to be a group effort to bring everyone into the game. Like advertising only works so much, and it really only works on a larger scale. So while we're still, while we're still growing back up, while we're still resurrecting, you know, I think it'll help to do that. And yes, Shadow Apocalypse, Shadow Copperlips. We do have the advantage of being a top tier card game. It's such a good design. I mean, there's so much I want to do with like Infinity Wars 2 and a lot of reworks on the systems of the game. But that's also part of the reason why we're doing the events mode, is we can start practicing and like trialing what changes to the game might be great permanent changes for Infinity Wars 2. Eventually, but like I'm not really thinking about Infinity Wars too much right now. But like, for example, some of the things I've been looking at is like, 2 card draw instead of 1 as being just a permanent thing in Infinity Wars 2, where you can just draw 2 cards every single turn. It just makes it more interesting. You get more options, and just making it the default for everybody could be just more fun. Especially because Infinity Wars has that kind of sense of grand scale compared to other games like Hearthstone, where you have like 7 dudes out in the battlefield. Whereas in Infinity Wars, you can have 100 dudes out in the battlefield. So to add to that scale, drawing 2 cards a turn is something I've been thinking about for Infinity Wars 2. So that's going to be an event mode soon, 2 card draw. And we're going to start mixing them up too and having multiple effects happening soon too. Oh, what's this plus? What are we getting down the channel points? How do channel points work? I'll have to look into that. Introducing channel points. Oh, it's because I'm watching you guys. I'm watching myself. It's very appropriate of AgentCoyle to do. Cool. Well, we're about done here. So this has been a great chat. I've got to read Trevor's comment. In a ferry, you buy the game, expansion packs, but for a reasonable price, and you don't have to spend any more money on the cards. Well, I hear that model, but we're going like one better than that, and just being like, you get all the cards. You at least have access to all the cards for free, full stop, with $0 down, and then you buy to get the cool shiny cards. It's a cool idea, Trevor, but yeah, I definitely didn't want to do like LCG, which is like a living card game model, which is what you're talking about there. That's actually what it's known in the industry as a living card game model. Netrunner and Game of Thrones card game, they did those models, and they work. Don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to take it to another level and be even crazier. Just say, hey, all cards for free, and if you love it, give us $10 a month, get $60 worth of value every month through the Patreon. So I hope you all knew about the Patreon level, gold level reward for 10 AUD, which is like, I don't know, €6 or something, and it gives you 9 copies of these sets. I hope you haven't missed out on the packs, the platinum packs, but that's alright. If not, there'll be another set next month coming out, so don't you worry about that. We got you. Pretty big name. Booster box game with every Magic the Gathering set. ProZD does a lot of game skits with cow puns. Not a stream that can raid. YouTube skit. Cool. Good idea. I'm going to throw it down in our ideas list. Thanks, Teparax, for that. The main marketing idea we're going to go with. So I'm going to chat over these marketing ideas with everybody on the team soon. And yeah, let's grow these Sanctuary socials. Thanks, everybody. You're all awesome. It's not just me, but I'm missing out on lots of platinums. I'm told people have been drawing them. I'm just having terrible luck at the moment. I'm getting foils. Anyway, I was a little bit worried before, but I've been reassured that the foils are out there. It's just maybe the ones I've been given have a 0% chance, but I've been told other people are getting foils. Just before we go, people have been drawing foils on these packs, correct? God, tell me that we have that accurate. Because a foil! Oh my god, it does exist. Oh my god. I was like 8% chance. How have I not gotten one yet? That's ridiculous. Anyway, there it is. Foil Violent Awakening. What's the next community set? The next community set is one of done with different, what are we saying? I'll show you a preview of one of the cards for the next community set to finish off the stream. This would be a good way to finish off the stream with an exclusive preview of one of the cards' art, still image art. But because it's what we used to call promo sets, which is where, you know, either people who've been backing the tier at high level or other people we've decided to give card art to for whatever reason. Those people are going to be having their cards come out at the next one. And then the following one after that is an Exile set. And then there'll be another promo set. And then there'll be after that, I believe, a missions set as per the vote that happened recently. So, let me show you all the still image for the great man himself. So this is an image of a gentleman you may remember recently. He, yeah, he was looking after our tournaments. Does anyone remember Bemi? Let me know in the chat. F in the chat to pay respects to Bemi, if you remember Bemi. I'm going to F in the chat because I want to pay my respects to Bemi, and this is how I wanted us to pay our respects to Bemi. Let me just add the image now. Image file. Bemi. Good old Bemi. He was such a good guy, man. So yeah, he unfortunately passed away a few months ago now. And yeah, very loved by a lot of people. And so, including us at Lightmare. So I just want to say thank you to Bemi with this image right here. Here it is. There it is. It's under stills. Okay, not under stills. So it's here. Bemi. There we go. And done. Here he is. The great Bemi, forever immortalized in Infinity Wars. Thanks to him. Yeah. Much appreciations to Bemi. Thanks for the Fs in the chats, guys. And yes, NTL in-game chat would be really nice. I've made a note of that. Oh, thanks, Kevkus. Yeah, yeah. I was such a friendly dude, so willing to just go out of his way to help us and to get our tournament going and stuff. And I don't know if you guys know much about him, but he was a massive dancer and in a lot of communities, was constantly serving the community. So on that beautiful note, hoping one day that he'll be able to be resurrected alongside the rest of the world. I will say thank you, good night, and farewell, and good morning to all of you. Have a great time. I might see you all in the queue soon for some more Sleeper Civil War. Farewell.